again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and I'm in the polytunnel right now, but I won't be in here for long. I've just decided I was going to be doing some DIY today. Well, I am going to be doing some DIY, but at the moment I just came out and tried my strimmer and it worked. So I thought, you know what, I don't sort my hair out looking a bit weird. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to continue clearing the other side of the garden a little bit, because I need to get these brassicas in that I've got in here in the polytunnel. So I'm going to take them over and we're going to put them in under the netting. But I've got my rake here, so I'm going to go and do a bit of raking first, just tidy it up a bit, cut a few things back. I'll show you, and then we're planting some these brassicas that need to go in over there. So that's what I'm going to do right now before it rains, because I'm sure it will be raining by lunchtime. So I thought if I come out now, I can get a couple of little jobs done, then I can go in and do some painting. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, I'm over the other side of the garden, my no-dig garden area by the pond, and I'm just going to, I've just done some strimming around it, and I've just brought the rake round to rake the debris that was on the paths, on the grass paths, back onto the beds where the pheasants come in and mess it all up. Anyway, let me just show you, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do today and the crops that I've got actually. So I've trimmed all around the edges here, nothing growing in there. Look at these though, I just got these out of this bit here. There's still a load more in here. I think some are radish, like long radish, and some are turnips. So I'm going to cook them all up and freeze them for stews and stuff. So I'm not taking the rest out at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to leave that patch there. I might have to pull them ones out though, because I want to, oh, I do have my great big long piece of fleece though, don't I? But for now I just want to put in my cabbages, my things that I've brought up in this patch here, just in this bit, so it's covered up for a minute. The fennel is still there. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to cut it down at some point, but at the moment it's still got flowers on, and I wanted it to go to seed to see if I can collect some fennel seeds. This bit here is not really doing well, but that bit there might be alright to collect fennel seeds. I might cut this bit off here, and then all I do is just lay it on the ground. So in here I cleared it, so we just had some flowers and some cosmos and a few radish. There wasn't much in there, and I will plant these plants in there. I just tidied up this courgette bed and just put them stones around it. So I want to define the edges of these beds a bit better, so that the grass doesn't take over completely. So I put the stuff that I got off of there onto here. So crop and drop is what I do. I know you're supposed to cut it up and all that, but I don't bother. Whatever doesn't rot down quick enough will be taken off and put over there on the bonfire. And in this bed I just pulled out a couple of the tobacco plants. But I remember they're perennial, so I cut them down rather than pull them out. This one I took the top off, but I brought my cutters round here. Oh, this poor little holly has not got any leaves on it whatsoever now. So I don't know what's going on with that. It might not be alright there. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll see. The mahonia's happy though, as I said before. That's alright, but the holly, it's got no leaves on, it's evergreen, so we'll leave it for now. It might spring back next year, you never know. Anyway, we're going to continue to tidy this up before it starts raining, because I have a feeling it's going to start raining soon. Wind suddenly got up, and we'll just clear this, so we'll just tidy up this bit. You can see where the chickens, where the pheasants come in these beds, where I put the chicken bed in, because there's always food in it, and they just make a mess. So I've got my rake and I'm just going to rake around it, and then another day I'm going to put some more cardboard on top of this one, and then put some more stuff on top of that. And that's what I keep doing. I just use the bedding and I use cardboard, and when we were cutting the grass I was using hay, yeah, from the grass clippings. The pond is really high. Oh, pond's high. Yeah, so we've had lots of rain. But as you can see, Ricky fell in the other day, but I dragged him out again. If it gets too cold, I might have to take them into the polytunnel for the winter so it doesn't get ruined. Anyway, we've still got calendula growing, look, they're still flowering, and we've still got the nasturtiums, they're still flowering, hollyhock still flowering. It made it its own way, and those lovely daisy things there, look at those. So, you know, I just leave it. I'm leaving it. I'm going to just tidy it up a bit once it dies back. But you've got to be careful, because if there's any little creatures in there now that have decided to make a home by the pond side, I don't want to disturb them. So I'm going to be very careful when I tidy it up, as to not clear it completely, as to get rid of wildlife habitat, because the whole point of this pond is a wildlife pond. So you can see right to the bottom now. It's really clear. Wow. Wow, see, nature knows I didn't interfere with the Blagdon stuff. Thank God I didn't. I'm so pleased I didn't. And all the leaves, they sort of rot down, they add to the environment. I mean, there's not many leaves in here because it's quite far away from the trees. If I'd planted it over there, over here, then it would have been a different, and over there, look, see all the leaves around the tree there? But we planted it we made it far enough away from the trees so that it was, well, you have to have it in the sunlight really, so it's in the sunlight and away from the tree, so it gets minimal amount of leaves coming off the trees into the pond. And obviously these nasturtiums, they don't drop leaves, they just go to mulch when they die back, so you don't have to really worry about those. So I'm not worrying about any of these things on the side here, because they're not going to drop into the pond. But it looks lovely still, look at that, doesn't it look lovely? I still love it, I love it. And you wouldn't think we only done this last year, and we only finished it this year. I mean, if you look back on some of my other pond videos, wow, there's so much difference between this now and what it looked like when we started. Just a few plants, some compost, and away they go. Look at that. I love it over here. Anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee. I've got a couple of brassicas. This one looks like it needs watering. Oh dear, poor little thing. I'm very harsh on my brassicas. Look at this. So, oh, there's two in there. Oh, we'll plant those. And this one is an early sprouting broccoli. This looks like a purple sprouting broccoli. This is early sprouting broccoli. But they both look like broccoli to me. Anyway, there's only one there. Look at all that moss on the top. Anyway, I brought my chair over because I thought I might sit there for a minute, but I don't know. It's not that warm to sit outside before you get freezing cold. I might sit there for just 1 minute while I drink my coffee and look at my garden from this angle. Oh, I haven't sat here for ages. Oh, I haven't sat here since August. I think it was August the last time I got this chair out and sat down on it. Oh, we bought that. There's like a hare or a hedgehog laying on a sofa. We got that from an old shop and it was £10. It's an old garden ornament. Oh, you can see it more. I'll have to like try and clean it up a little bit so you can see it. It's quite cute. Anyway, so that's it. I'll show you once I've done what I've done today. Now I need to take those root vegetables back indoors before they get eaten by something. Anyway, see you soon. Since 10:30 or 9:30, and I'm over here. Oh, turn the camera around. So I've uncovered this bit here. So what I want to do, oh, there's a poppy there, look. I planted that one there. So what I'm going to do is take out the rest of these here, tidy up this bed, because I need to put in these brassicas. But I split up these, what I think these are turnips, and I think these are those radish things. So I don't know, but I'm going to cook them all together anyway, and then I'm going to freeze them, so I hope they'll be alright and not too hot. Anyway, I brought over a whole wheelbarrow load of stuff, and we'll see how far we get. We're not going to get this all done today because it's 11:30 and I'm going to stop in half an hour, so at 12 o'clock. So I brought over a load of flowers. So my mission today though really is to get the brassicas in, but I did bring over some flowers and some spinach that's in here, so we will put that in. We might put that in this bed actually, if it doesn't get eaten before I come back out tomorrow, and put them in. Anyway, and we got some flowers here. So what are these? I can't remember now. Candy tuft and statice. I think it's statice, not candy tuft. And nasturtiums. No, they won't grow. Whatever they are. What are those? What are these here? Oh, these are Helly. Oh, they're those sort of mixed dried looking flowers. So we're going to put all these in this bed because I can cover it up so they don't get slaughtered, and they can just overwinter in there. That's if they do overwinter, they might just die. But my mission right now is to take this bucket with this nice compost in it and take it over here, and we're going to just clear a little bit, tiny bit. And we've got some other stuff growing now, just noticed, in a row. Might leave those in. We'll concentrate on this area here first, and then probably at the front of this. I might not get round to taking the things out, because I really just want to get the stuff in before lunchtime, because I'm not coming out, so it's sort of spitting rain now. It's quite horrible. Anyway, we're going to put these two in first, which are the early sprouting broccoli, and I think that's a purple sprouting broccoli, I think, and anything like the brassicas. So that's my mission right now. Oh, it's getting really nasty, the weather. Great, just because I want to put these in, and the soil is like mud. It's really muddy around here. What else? So these are, what are these? Romanesco. So these are the Romanesco cauliflowers. And I think that's what they all are. I think that's, I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm just going to put them in and we'll see. But the weather's turned really, look, nasty, sort of spitty rain now. It was nice when I first come out, but this is what happens here in the mountains. The weather changes so quickly. It's really quick changing. Anyway, let me get on and I'll show you once I'm done. I'm finished now. So that took another hour or so. And what I've done is I've put in all the brassicas that I had laying around in the polytunnel in this section here. There wasn't many, and some of them are quite tall. I've tried to dig them quite deep, and I've sort of really made them sturdy, so it's very windy over here. But that's what they are. I think some of them are early sprouting broccoli, and some of those Romanesco, the only ones that I had left. The other Romanesco around the other side of the garden, but I don't think many of them survived. So I've just covered them up with this bit of fleece here for the minute. I've got a massive long one, but at the moment I think everything else doesn't need it. So I haven't taken these out yet. I will take them out, and then we will put some more stuff in here, but we haven't actually got anything to go in there at the moment. I might just put some flowers in there, maybe some radish. It looks like I was done some radish in there. I think they've all got eaten. Anyway, so I've done it, and I've put all the stuff on this bed here. So that's what I do. I just cut everything down, and then I just drop it on the bed and let it rot down, and that saves me having to take it anywhere around the garden, apart from really woody stuff. Obviously I don't put that on. Not if it's really woody, but if it's a bit woody, then I give it a chance, and then a lot of it just rots down, because this bed here is covered in hedging underneath this, and it's all rotted down now. It's all gone, so it does rot down. You just have to leave it, as long as you don't want the bed for a while. But I'm glad I've done it now, because I feel better. I'm really tired now though, so I might have to have a rest. But I'm glad I've tidied around this side of the garden, because this is my no-dig garden, my new garden, and I just want to keep it nice with my pond and everything, take care of it, I'm going to plant those flowers in tomorrow, those stray ones there, and then I've got some spinach and pansies and some other flowers, and they're all going to go in that bed, and I will go and get another bit of cloth and cover them over. Yeah, I've made that a bit looking a bit funny. That's because I had to make it quite tight. Yeah, so I've done it all for today, so I'm really happy that I've done this today, because yeah, it just makes you feel good to get out in the garden and do a bit of gardening. I know I've got stuff to do indoors, but today the weather's not been too bad. It keeps going horrible and then it's all right again. Cut the buddleia here, so that's quite woody stuff, but even that I've rocked down. But I cut these 3 buddleia bushes there, and I took an old buddleia out that didn't actually grow. So what I'm going to do, I need to put my crabapple trees in, which I've moved, so I know where they are. And they're going to go somewhere. Not sure where yet, because it's very boggy round here. I'm not sure if I want them round here. Anyway, it looks all right, doesn't it, the garden? Now I've tidied it up again. So I'm back on it now, so I will come back out another day. I've got to bring my cardboard out and re-cardboard some of these beds. I might actually put cardboard over that one now as well. Just put cardboard on them, and this is my wildflower bed. So I'm just leaving that for now. I just trimmed it, but I will leave it for now. That is the wildflower bed, and we will cover that up as well with some cardboard as well, and then redo it again next year. The yarrow's fine here, so we're leaving that for now. At least there are some flowers still in the garden, and our one little poppy. So yeah, so strawberries over here are fine. So I'm sort of covering them up. I'm not meaning to do that actually. Hold on. I'm not meaning to cover up the strawberries. Yeah, there we are. But yeah, so waste is going on here as well. Just trying not to cover up the strawberries too much. And then I'm going to bring the runners of the strawberries inside the polytunnel, harden them off outside, and then pop them over here in here as well in this bed. But that'll be later now, because I'm covering it up with this, so I can't put the strawberries in yet, but they will be later. And I trimmed the asparagus because you don't really want all them feathery leaves, so I trimmed it so it's now under the soil. So as long as I don't dig anything in here, I just trimmed it rather than dig it. I trimmed off all the weeds so that I don't damage the soil structure with the asparagus in there. So that's what I've done. So I'll just turn the camera around, say goodbye, and I've got all these things here to take indoors now and process and do something with. Yeah, great. Yeah, these were just the seeds that I threw in. I didn't know what they were, but this is what they are. So I think they are radish, long radish, and turnips, snowball turnips. That's what I think they are. So, but the soil, they love the soil here. They absolutely love it. It's very wet round here. So I know that the Brassicas liked it last time, so I'm hoping they like it again. I hope they get away before they get in. Anyway, I'm going now. That's it, I'm off. So I'll say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything you want to know about what I'm doing in the garden, in the house, around the Dolbrod, just let me know and I'll get back to you. Okay, see you now. Bye for now. Bye.